Good day to all of you engineers and welcome back to Waltz, the Watch and Learn training system. This is the first and the only online video tutorial for ECEs in the Philippines. So again, I'm Engineer Melvin Arceo and today we're going to talk about electronics. No, nasa electronics na tayo and we're going to have the diodes, barrier potential, and temperature. Without further ado, this will be our question. Assuming a barrier potential of 0.7 volts at an ambient temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, what is the barrier potential of a silicon diode when the junction temperature is 100 degrees Celsius? Okay, so this is an example of a PN junction. As we can see here, this is a diode. Meron tayong junction between the P-type material. Ito yung mga solid state material that has been doped with an extra hole or extra holes. And ito naman yung mga material with doped with extra electrons. Okay? At nung pinagdikit sila, nagkaroon sila of course ng depletion region. Ang depletion region are made up of ions. Ions, positive and negative ions. So in this case, makikita natin dito yung mga negative ions. And in this case, makikita naman natin yung mga positive ions in this part of the of the depletion region. Okay? Pero ang tinatanong sa atin dito is kapag ka daw yung temperature coming from the ambient temperature is 25 degrees at yung ano raw ang mangyayari doon sa barrier potential of the silicon diode kapag ka yung junction temperature mo ay 100 degrees Celsius. Okay? So ano ang pinapahanap sa atin dito is the barrier potential. Ito 'yon, no? Kasi itong junction natin, itong depletion region natin, meron itong potential voltage. Okay? At ito nga yung junction junction voltage or barrier potential or barrier voltage. At alam naman natin yan, pagka silicon that is 0.7, kapag ka germanium naman that is 0.3. Now, computein natin, paano ba kinocompute ang barrier potential in this problem? Okay, so paano ba yan? Ganito lang yan. Simple lang naman yan eh. Unahin natin, this is an assumption that whenever the temperature, take note that the voltage, the barrier potential of a diode is a function of the temperature. Meaning, kapag ka yung temperature mo ay tumataas, ang nangyayari sa barrier potential mo or barrier voltage, bumababa naman siya. At gaano ang tinataas na o binababa ng barrier potential whenever the temperature increases? That is assumed to be negative 2 millivolts per degrees Celsius. So sa isang degree Celsius na tinataas ang temperature, negative 2 millivolts naman or 2 millivolts naman ang binababa ng barrier potential natin. Okay? So rearranging this equation, that will be negative 2 millivolts per degrees Celsius multiplied by the delta T. And delta T is of course, delta means change. So this is the difference between the operating temperature and the ambient temperature. Operating temperature is the temperature at the junction, while the ambient temperature is the temperature surrounding the diode or the junction. Ito yung kukunin natin to get the difference in temperature. Now, substituting those values, ang ating operating temperature is 100 degrees Celsius while ang ating ambient is 25 degrees Celsius. Okay? So makukuha natin yung change in voltage, that will be negative 150 millivolts. So if we're going to try to get the voltage itself of the barrier potential at 100 degrees, that will be of course 0.7 volts. Ito yung potential natin at an ambient temperature plus the delta V. Okay, so plus delta V, that will become of course plus negative 0.15 volts. So that will be 0.7 minus 0.15 volts. And of course, our voltage at 100 degrees Celsius will be 0.55. So the answer is obviously letter C. Okay? So madali lang yung tanong, no? I hope lumabas to sa board exam. So thank you for viewing and I hope this will help you pass the board exams. Thank you very much.